We're now going to describe how to install a standard 3/4 inch bath shower mixer. Firstly, you'll see that there are two fine rubber O-rings which should be located in place on the underside of the mixer. These will create a water seal once the tap is fitted to the surface of the bath. Carefully locate the tap through the holes on the bath, making sure that the tap is secured onto the flat surface of the bath and that the flanges are pushed down. Before the water can be supplied to the tap, it's important that the tap is secured to the bath. This is done using the washers supplied with the product. The black washer is fitted first, then the white washer, then the brass back nut. This is then repeated on the other side of the tap. We suggest at this stage they are tightened hand tight only to allow for some adjustment of the bath tap to ensure alignment is correct. Once the mixer has been aligned, use either an adjustable spanner or a tap spanner to tighten the back nuts fully to the underside of the bath to allow no movement at all. We're now going to describe two ways to connect the water supply to the tap. The first way is to use flexible tap connectors. These have built-in rubber washers which will create a seal when installed correctly. These simply screw onto the threaded tail of the tap. Once again, tighten up hand tight and then secure them either with an adjustable spanner or a tap spanner, whichever is easier for your situation. Once the flexible tap connectors are fitted, if you're putting in new pipework, we recommend that 22mm copper pipe is used to maximize the flow rate and the efficiency of the mixer. The flexible hose then connects to the pipework using the nut and olive. Once this has been tightened up by hand, it then needs to be compressed by rotating the two nuts in opposite directions, thus creating a water seal. An alternative solution to flexible tap connectors is to use rigid pipework, which may already be in place if this is purely replacement of a product. This is a standard tap connector, which will allow the fitting to screw onto the new tap, and the existing copper pipe that is already in situ will be compressed onto the fitting. An important aspect of the installation is to ensure that a service valve is installed at the closest point to the fitting. Ordinarily that would be either attached to or close to the tap connector or the copper pipe. The service valve will look something like this and will have feeds either end to connect to either the flexible or copper pipe. The valve allows you to turn the water on and off, which will save you draining down the whole system purely to service or change the tap in future.